Hello everybody, so I got two holsters I'd like to review for you today, both from the same company. It's Spyder Concealment. That is their WML rig and their appendix rig. So I'm going to try to do this review for these appendix holsters with the least amount of crotch shots possible, okay? That's for you and for me. So as you can see, this one's a weapon mounted light one, holds a Glock 19. This one is the G43. I've had this one the longest, but I've been rocking them both for some time now, and I want to tell you my experiences with them. So let's start with the G43 one. I've had this one for probably 3 or 4 months longer than I have the WML rig, which is weapon mounted light, by the way. This is their appendix rig. Comes with the claw, comes with the two clips that accept. I think you can get them in 1.5 or 1.7 or 1.75 inch, 1.5 and 1.75. Fully adjustable, click adjustment, right? Fully adjustable here and here for tension, for magazine tension, and for pistol tension, which is really nice. I've really liked the fact that you can adjust the magazine tension, because there are some holsters out there that you can't, or you can very little, and it has come in really handy. Now, a couple other quick things about this is it is made of 80 thousandths Kydex. That's the .080 for somebody that reads it and don't know what thousandths is. So it's the thicker, it's thicker Kydex. It's really well crafted, nice smooth edges. That's something that if you guys have ever seen me talk about Kydex holsters before, is how these companies finish these edges is really important to me. That really shows craftsmanship to me. And it has been an all around it's been a good holster. Okay, so if there was any complaints I had about this holster, there would be two, and I think they're actually fairly minor. Number one, that heat, a small amount of heat has really seemed to affect this holster. It sat in my car for only a couple days, empty, no gun in it, and it almost completely lost the retention. Now, with that said, the retention is adjustable. All I had to do is squeeze it back together a little bit, and you know, it's just fine. That's all. You can see that it's got plenty of retention now, but it only took a couple days of sitting in my truck to where it did lose its tension almost completely. So that's a little worrisome, but again, with the adjustment, it turned out to not be that big a deal. The second one is more of a me, not this, and it's because I got giant ape hands, and the gun that I'm trying to use here is pretty much the same size as my hand. And that problem is, let me get a belt out here to show you. This is just a cheap double nylon belt, but that, if you see how close the grip rides to the belt line, and you can imagine if there's any sag at all, it's even worse. That while I can perfectly reasonably fine draw this holster now that I've practiced with it, that initially I keep getting my fingers caught on that belt because there's not a whole lot of room. You can imagine if there was a body behind here, right, to get a good solid purchase on the pistol and draw it. So I really would have liked to see this grip up just a little higher. But overall, if I had to give this a score of like a 0 to 100, 100% being the most perfect holster I've ever seen, I mean, I'd definitely put this in the 80% or higher holster, especially at its price range. So this is a good quality holster. Again, a couple minor issues, one of them being me. This is a good holster for about half the price of some of the other popular industry names out there. So you're going to get into a holster for a pretty good amount of money. It is optic capable for a G43. This is not a light bearing option, but nonetheless, again, about half the price. And I would put this 80-90% at least for quality of craftsmanship, for usability, for everything that has to do with a holster. So now we get into the big one. This is the weapon mounted light one, the WML rig. Many of the same properties, 80,000 Kydex, adjustable retention here for the magazine and for the pistol, right? Optic capable, to a very similar style. These might be physically a little smaller. Yeah, physically they're a little smaller, but they're very similar to the ones on the 43. I haven't had any problems with this thing popping off of me, being in weird bent and cockeyed positions. Of course, as you can see, they haven't broken or anything like that. And one of the things I am really happy about is, I'm going to say they did it right. You know, I'm not saying they did it wrong with the 43, but you can see how much more space there is there to grip the gun. So that was, when I got this 3 months later, or 3 or 4 months later after having the G43 appendix rig, I was a little hesitant, but again, for the price, I really couldn't pass it up. This again being not quite half, but a good $20 to $40, $50 less than what a lot of the popular industry names are out there. I think with this G19 holster, with this weapon mounted light holster, I think you are getting a really nice holster. I enjoy wearing this. It's not uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable for appendix carry, which is 2 pounds of steel and Kydex shoved down the front of your pants. I mean, let's face it, it can only be so comfortable. But I have no complaints, not a single complaint about this holster. And real quick disclaimer, I bought both of these. They were not sent to me. They were not given to me. I bought this one with a promo code off of Facebook. Bought this one at full price. But even without the promo code, with the promo code, this is about half the industry's popular, just like this. With the promo code, this is about half that you can find all over Facebook and social media. I don't have a code for you. It's about the same price as this one, but even without the code, this one's still $20 to $50 less than some of the industry popular ones that I don't think are $20 to $50 better than this. So that's it. I'm going to put a link down below to Spyder Concealment's website and their Facebook page. Check them out. I have talked to these guys. Their customer service was really good because and I say that because the promo code did not work when I originally bought this, and admittedly I was in kind of a crappy mood that day and just said, piss on it, I'm not ordering it. Told them to cancel the order. They asked why. I said, the promo code didn't work. They're like, oh no, we'll fix that. And so, great customer service, lifetime warranty, made in the USA, good Kydex, good craftsmanship, no complaints. Check them out, Spyder Concealment, link below. And if you want to support my channel, you can also check out patreon.com/rttgunsgear or go to rttgunsgear.com where you can find affiliate links to all kinds of stuff that I use on a regular basis, and you're going to give me a little help by buying off of those links. Thanks for listening. We will talk to you later.